I like the way you cut it.
I'm thinking of
likes your
Nigella.
melons.
I know, I'm thinking
And she likes your
Nigella.
cucumber cutting. Right, I'm just going to lean that back.
I was thinking, how would Nigella be cutting this?
There we go. That's fine.
Use Nigella.
Nigella Lawson, celeb chef method. There we go, look. Oh. Okay. And there's my little book with the questions.
You're going to ask me something at the same time.
So yes.
Well, you're making a lovely sandwich, which you're allowed to eat afterwards, by the way.
Yes.
I've had some lunch, so I can be making it for you.
Okay, that's just as good. Okay, so you're alright if I ask you some questions while you're doing that, Helen?
Oh, okay.
Well, I might be asking some questions
And
in between as well.
And you may well.
Mine might be more the naughty ones.
So
I was not wrong then.
maybe not. Maybe. So my first question to you, Helen, is what would it mean to live without judgment?
You have to pause on this.
Keep on going.
What would it mean to live without judgment? Now, there is a thought. Would mean being freer, free from self-criticism. Freer from making. I'm just thinking, if we make judgments about other people, then that's
Keep on cutting.
separating from other people. So I'm guessing it would be more harmonising or more feeling at one with other people.
Thank you.
I kind of. Are you enjoying the cucumber then? Yeah.
You kind of what? You want the cheese next?
No, I kind of wondered whether you think cutting a cucumber is a central thing.
Well, I hadn't really thought about it, I have to say, until I was thinking of Nigella.
It looked
No.
very central to me. Could you do a little bit more central cucumber cutting for me? I love that. That's brilliant. Come on, give us a sensual bite of the cucumber. Oh. Love it. I bet everybody would love to have a piece of cucumber now.
And a piece of melon. I think this, that's good. Would you like a piece?
Yes, please. Can I just take some? Excellent. Thank you. And you'll have to wait till she's...
How important is sensuality to you?
Well, it's important to be able to touch, to be able to smell and taste all that yummy food and feel the life force in the food.
So can you make us a sensual sandwich, please?
Sensual sandwich.
Here we go.
You mean cucumber with a bit green?
No, with cheese and pickle. I want to have a sensual cheese and pickle sandwich.
Have you ever felt like you were really living in the moment, Helen?
Not really, no. I'm trying to think of the last moment. Last time No, not really.
But do you think that would be a place you'd like to be, living in the moment? Or is it
Well, it's quite fun. I feel I'm living in the moment now with the camera on me. and
Making
I'm
a
focusing,
central
making
sandwich.
A central sandwich. So I'm probably more living in the moment while the focus is on me and here now. So, yes, I think I'll get more enjoyment out of life for less money.
for less money? Is that what you
Yes.
said? For
Yes.
less money? Oh, that's interesting.
The most central you ever can make a sandwich. Just to remind you.
What's your favourite sense, Helen? You know, you were saying about being able to taste things or touch things. Do you have a favourite sense?
I've never thought about it. I like smell. I often smell flowers or smell leaves on the trees. I love the smell of the sea. As soon as if you go to the beach and as soon as you get out of the car and you can smell the sea and the sand. I love that smell. So possibly smell. Certainly when I went to Egypt, the minute you got off the plane almost, and certainly when you went into a taxi in the streets, immediately you're just hit by all these smells of spices, dust of the horse and donkey carts, and a total different experience compared to being in Britain, where apart from petrol type of smells, a lot of the smells is fairly neutral. Not really living in and amongst the smells like you are in some of these other countries, or perhaps living in a rural lifestyle on a farm.
You could have a smell at the pickle. You know, this pickle smells quite strong.
That's an interesting smell.
Quite intense, isn't it?
Quite intense, vinegary, fruity.
Let's have it.
Okay, now do you want any of this on your sandwich?
No, I'm fine without it.
No.
Whatever is most central.
Well, I don't know.
If
I
you
don't
want to
eat this,
spread
so
centrally
it's-
the butter on the other side, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Okay.
I think you'll find that's mine then. That's not yours. Do you have a guilty pleasure, Helen?
A guilty pleasure. It's quite hard thinking of these things off the cuff. Things like chocolate and ice cream.
Together?
No, not necessarily, because I think it's the smell and the texture as you're swallowing with the chocolatey taste. It's got to be the right sort of chocolate, not cheap chocolate. It's got to be good quality chocolate, and I like it with hazelnuts with a bit of crunch. And ice cream has got that sort of smooth feeling going down your throat. I don't know, is that enough pickle for you?
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
So would you like some sensuously smeared bread?
Go on. why
Yes,
not?
please.
I think we're going to fight over this sandwich in a moment.
But you know the most important ingredient is love.
Yes, love and sensuality, you know.
Yeah.
Just love the butter and the bread. Such a pleasure, isn't it?
Mm.
And this is probably my most important question of all.
Mm.
Chocolate or therapy?
Chocolate. Okay. Is that the right thickness?
That's wonderful, thank you.
And now the cutting of the sandwich. In a very sensual way, please.
Well, got to get the sharp
yeah.
knife.
Yes.
Ooh.
And
That's
think
the
of the
handle.
shape. Think of the shape. How are you going to cut it?
Well, could go that way.
It was more pleasure.
Actually, this way is more pleasure for me.
All right. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for that brilliant central sandwich.
Peas and pickle and cucumber sandwich. Very impressed indeed.